Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 30.11, and I'm going to kind of build on that stacking sounds and go through it for another example, which is a lot of times you would probably traditionally come in, we'll record a kick, record a snare, and record a hi-hat. Now this is great if you want to actually be able to play out a pattern. You can record this in. But one thing to realize when you do this is you're potentially using three notes, up to three notes of polyphony at the same time. And if you know that you're just going to be recording out like a house track beat or something, and you only want to use one note of polyphony for your drums, you'll have to make a little bit more of a commitment here. But let's say you always know that you're going to be recording a kick, snare, and hi-hat together. Well, let's just record all those together. I just hit all three of those notes over here on the force at the same time. So now we got that. Then we might know that in between those notes, we're just going to have a single hat. And then we know that we're going to have a hat and a kick at the same time. So now instead we have a pattern that's going to go more like this. Oh, I bounced around. And that's just kind of a standard house beat. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to do certain things where you just play the kick by itself now, or in this case, you might actually want to have. Maybe this might be the reason why you want to record these three and these three pat together. But to go program this in isn't that hard to go into the TR rec mode and record this house beat. So again, the intent here is you're probably using about the same amount of memory, but instead of having to use up to three notes of polyphony to play that house beat, you're now only using one note. So you're giving up some of that flexibility by committing to the samples and what the content is because it's stacked. But, again, you can come back and use like filtering and things to, if you want to just get at the hat here, you can kind of do it if you go into like isolator. You might be able to drop your low end down. Now you say it's pretty much the hat here. You might be able to pick out a little bit of that low end. And again, that's going to give you some of your character for your sound if that's what you're going for when you're building these things up. But I would say just get creative, especially if you're looking at ways to limit yourself by focusing just on minimizing your polyphony. Or if you're trying to go and minimize your sample time, go use some of the other things that we've talked about in the past. But hope this helps you guys out, gives you some thoughts and ideas, and we will catch up soon. Keep making music, keep having fun, and peace.